All right, let's move on to a company you have very close ties to at one point. Mr. TNA is in the news again. TNA President Carlos Silva, when asked if the topic of WWE purchasing TNA has been broached, quote, our partnership with WWE and NXT is going great, and we're going to keep it going great. And that could appear as an opportunity down the road, but we're just sort of making sure that things like Slammiversary and Bound for Glory are, what we're doing on TV, how we're creating content, how we're working with our partners, how we're bringing in new sponsors, how we're filling up arenas. If we do all those things well, the business will sort itself out, and there'll be opportunities that then we'll explore internally as well as with our partners. That was on the Getting Over Wrestling podcast. Jeff, do you think WWE purchasing TNA is inevitable?
What are they buying?
Okay. They're already working with their talent, so they don't need that. Is there a library?
Yes, and if you really pull the layers of the onion back, I've seen specific numbers of the libraries through the years. It was not in the top 10 viewing. It's live content and this and that, and it's nice to have and make packages and all that kind of stuff. But I kind of go back because you said it, and I don't want to get into 2002 to 2013 while I was there. But when I went back, and I'm saying kind of the anthem years, their vision, so I'm totally speaking out of turn. I have no idea what their vision is, what their goal is. I don't know Carlos, never met him, really don't know a lot about his background. I know he doesn't, and unless I'm missing something, I know he has zero background in professional wrestling. So, by design, it's going to be, again, I don't know the hierarchy, but I'll call it the wrestling folks, Tommy Dreamer. And look, I don't want to put names on them, but that's one that just come to my head. But anyway, you got wrestling folks, and I don't know what their vision is at all. And I'm going to go into, I saw a couple of his quotes in that, oh man, TNA and AJ Styles, and it warms my heart, makes me smile. Good old Allen is going back, quote unquote, home, and there is going to be a feel good moment. And I think that's very, very cool in so many ways. Like, it goes without saying, the kid from Gainesville, Georgia, he used to drive up to Nashville, Tennessee, and we had the Asylum days, and I was lucky and blessed to work with him. It was never the other way around. I really sincerely mean that. So I think it's real good and a warm and fuzzy and all this. But I think when you drill down into the business, you look at their president, Carlos, he's promoting Phenomenal. He's not really promoting his brand. And so people are saying, oh man, TNA is getting the rub and this and that and all this. But also, when you look at it from the lens of WWE, they will announce the biggest star on the show at Slammiversary as from the WWE, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Yes, he cut his teeth there. Yeah. So that's why I go into, people are saying, oh, they're going to buy them. What are they doing? What are they buying, and why are they buying it? I don't have those answers. I know that I'm on the outside looking in, but that's the first two questions I ask. What are they buying, and why are they buying it?
It makes sense when you put it like that. Yeah, they've already got access to everything they need access to.
And they're getting promotion.
Yeah, cross promotion, yeah.
They're getting their star is in the main event. So who's really winning here?
Well, since you mentioned it, let's bring that up. AJ Styles appearing. One, did you ever think he would step inside a TNA ring again?
AJ?
Yeah.
Hell yes. No doubt, because it's, the old, reap what you sow. And I'm trying to say that is simple as I can. AJ cut his teeth in front of the entire world. And you go back and look at some of those photos, and Silva, I know there's a few out there, but a young AJ Styles, I mean, a really young AJ Styles. He was married to Wendy. I don't think he had any kids yet. He has 4 now. Didn't have any kids yet. He's driving up his athletic ability. I said it on this pod so many times that it is truly like, all right, this kid is special. He's got athletic ability. He's got an all shucks, boy next door, likable guy. Just it goes without saying. So he gets up and running, and he's X Division champion, he's tag champion, and he's world champion. And then, you know, we keep going. Then we go to Orlando. And so he had a run from 2002, very similar to mine. I think we left the same year or within months of each other. And then he left. And then what did he do? He went off to Japan and succeeded. Yeah. And then there were some folks internally in WWE. Oh, he'll never get over. He'll never get over. He'll never get over. I know for a fact Road Dogg said, give him a shot. The stars aligned, and he debuts in Orlando. And when he walked out, the place exploded, erupted. Go back and look at it. And so that didn't come from anything other than the 8, 9, 10, 11 years that he really plowed into his name in TNA and built and built and built and built and built. And so the story writes itself. At some point, he was going to circle back there on some level. But I think it's really cool. A Slammiversary in the tri-state area, kind of under these circumstances. I'm very happy personally for AJ, big time.
What do you think this opens the door for more TNA originals, Abyss, Bobby Roode, more coming back and working inside the WWE possibly?
In 2017, when I went back, there was a discussion, and me and Conrad talked about this. When they brought the TNA name back, my first response was, it was about damn time, because I pushed for it in 2017, and I totally understood why they didn't want to do it. But I said, there's a lot of equity in that name, and Hogan shit on it, Dixie shit on it, and they'd have no idea that they insulted the core fan base that had brought them to the dance from 02 to 011. You just, it was what it was. So the equity built in that name, it was an immediate feel-good moment. And you could, with bringing back the name, opens the door to bringing back all those guys. So I do think there's a Bobby Roode moment coming. I do think there's an Abyss moment coming. I do think, we could go, down that list, whoever it may be. But I think it's, again, in everyone's best interest to kind of create those moments, because, again, it helps TNA, but it damn sure gives the NXT and WWE, they're winning with no risk, zero risk.
Yeah.
In my opinion, TNA has a massive risk.
As in?
If something were to happen and tomorrow WWE says, hey, we're going a different direction, we're not playing ball anymore, what's that TNA fan base do then?
You're left hanging. Yeah.
I mean, this is not a new discussion whatsoever. You go to Great American Bash when they were touring around and they were coming into Memphis, and my father was having discussions with Crockett. And the real simple deal was, okay, if you want Lawler on the card, he's going to be taken care of, and he's at least in a co-main event. It doesn't do us any good because you're going to be gone, and I'm back here 52 weeks a year. It's just kind of simple business, like 101 kind of business. Yeah. And so that's where that kind of cross-promoting can work in so many different ways, but you kind of have to respect both sides of the discussion. CMLL, New Japan, they're number ones in their country. AEW, number one. So when we look at that, I think there's a very good, continued healthy exchange. And those relationships, I think they're continuing to get stronger and stronger. They could fall apart, and each individual company would keep on rolling. No doubt about it.
Don't we all love summer vacation, relaxing, laying out by the pool, barbecues, hitting the beach, doing, nothing? Well, how about a summer vacation from your house payments? With SaveWithConrad.com, you can do just that. Reduce your monthly payments by making the equity you built up in your home work for you. You can roll together those high interest rate credit cards into one lower monthly payment and perhaps access some of that newfound equity to turn your house into your dream home with no money out of pocket. And how about this? You get to skip your next 2 house payments. That's right. You won't have to make your June or your July house payment. You're done until August 1st. Go right now to savewithconrad.com. Let my team run the numbers for you for free. There's no obligation, and if we can't help you save some cash, we won't waste your time. And did I mention we're offering a 3-year guarantee right now? That's right. That means if at any point interest rates improve over the next 3 years, you get a free refi. That's right. No new lender fees from us. So you get to save money now without wasting money later when the rates improve on a whole second set of closing costs. Why not go to savewithconrad.com and get a guarantee? Save money now and save money later with your friend in the mortgage business. That's me, Conrad Thompson at savewithconrad.com. Shoot me an email at conrad@savewithconrad.com. Give us a call at 888-425-0105 or get yourself a quick quote. Even talk to a live person right now at savewithconrad.com. NMLS number 2129, equal housing lender. Let's take a summer vacation from house payments at savewithconrad.com.